Welcome to an inter-district matchup between Lenape Indians and the hosting Seneca team. I'm Chris Finizzi, Jeff Provost here. What do you think of this game, Jeff?
I think today should be a good game. On paper, I think there's a team that has a clear advantage. However, anytime you have two district schools play each other, crazy things can happen.
It's going to be a great matchup. We'll be right back.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Comegno Law Group, providing thorough, responsive, and committed legal representation. 856-234-4114 or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at ZallieFamilyMarkets.com. As the official orthopedic partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, Villanova Wildcats, and Lenape School District, Rothman Orthopedics is proud to treat the superstars of today and tomorrow. Your mobility is Rothman's mission. RothmanOrtho.com. Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, your hardwood flooring specialist since 1985. Flooring showroom located in Medford, New Jersey. On the web at danhiggins.com. Paradise Solar and Electrical LLC, your trusted electrical and solar contractor in New Jersey. 609-801-2420 or online at paradisesolarllc.com. The Chris Murray Mortgage Group, proud graduate and supporter of the Lenape Regional High School District. 609-922-2630. Three-dimensional physical therapy. Dedication, drive, difference. At 3D PT, we see more than your injury. We see your comeback. With one-on-one care and a recovery plan built just for you, we'll help you heal faster, move better, and get back in the game. Experience the 3D PT difference. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Hello, everyone. We have an inter-district matchup here against Seneca and Lenape. Seneca 4-5 coming into this game, and Lenape 9-0. Jeff, what are we looking at today?
We're looking at it's going to be a hard-fought match. Like I said in the beginning here, I think Lenape at 9-0 has the clear advantage. They've been beating their opponents and pretty handedly as well. And Seneca's had a few tough losses, but it should be a good game. Anytime you get two district schools against each other, it makes for some excitement.
Now time for equitable keys to the game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable. Together, we'll build the right strategy for your future. 732-452-7275. For Lenape, pressure the ball without fouling.
Yeah, and that's difficult for some players to do because oftentimes if you're going to try and pressure, you want to get that turnover, and sometimes you get a little bit too aggressive, so you don't want to rack up the fouls.
Seneca has transition points.
Yeah, if you can run and gun and out-run and gun your opponent, then you're going to be pretty successful.
Both players got shot selection and efficiency on offense.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't take bad shots. You put up a bad shot, it's going to kill you. I think that Seneca is at a disadvantage today in terms of, maybe not the better team on paper, but as long as they can hit their shots that they choose to take, they should be all right.
I completely agree with you, Jeff. It should be a great game from what we're looking at. We got two huge schools here today. Seneca 4-5, not off to the best start of the season. Lenape off to an excellent start, their best start since '04. You're looking at it, and it looks like a good matchup on paper, but, you know, both of these schools, a lot of seniors coming back, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. You know, Seneca had the huge win at the end of the year last year, upsetting Shawnee in the playoffs. Well, I shouldn't say upset. Maybe that's my Shawnee bias, but, you know, they were the home team. So obviously they were the higher seed, but that was the first time that Seneca had defeated Shawnee in the playoffs. And, you know, they won a playoff game, which was pretty cool. Whereas Lenape, on the other hand, they made it all the way to the state semifinals. So they won South Jersey Sectional Group 4. Pretty impressive. They've lost 2 seniors from that team. So we'll see how much that impacts them. But as you said, off to their best start since 2004, which is pretty impressive.
Looking at Matt Wolf here, his 8th season as the head coach, and he's got 2 starters returning for him.
Absolutely. Matt Wolf is one of the better ones in the business, so to speak. I've watched him coach a few times now, and you know, it is he does quite well for his team. He gets them ready to play and motivated to play, and clearly has built a culture here at Lenape. Not here, we're at Seneca, but at Lenape, and you know, their success has been definitely something that has been sustained throughout his coaching tenure.
Now it's time for the Jostens Sideline Report. It's remember, your year with a loan-of-a-kind yearbook for your student. Yearbooks and parent ads available online at jostens.com.
Thanks, guys. Before the game, I talked to Coach Wolf of Lenape and asked him what the team has practiced to make sure that their communication is solid for tonight's game. He told me, every drill we emphasize it and make sure it's good on offense and defense, and if it's not, we correct it. We also talked through offensive and defensive switches. I then talked to Coach Weiler of Seneca and asked him what they have done to limit turnovers for tonight. He told me that they practice it as much as possible, and they have practiced press breaks and ball handling all the time. And the most important thing is being efficient on offense. District rivalries are always fun, and you're in for a great one tonight. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Amelia. And yeah, it could be a chippy matchup here. Both of these teams have some beef across the years, as I know. And I don't know what we have in store for us.
Yeah, and you know, you take a look at this. It's not the first game of the season, but we are approaching, you know, trying to figure out the identity of what team you have this year. You know, I've coached quite a few different sports over the years, and at this point in the season, you're like, okay, this is our identity. And obviously injuries and things like that happen, which can change the course of the season. But, you know, tonight it would be great. PowerPoint win if Seneca was to pick up a win. And for Lenape, you know, obviously you want to go undefeated as long as you can.
All right, thank you, everybody. We will be right back with the start of the game after this.
Seneca is a place that will allow you to grow as a person and really find your own independence, but at the same time, there's such a large support system that is here for you whenever you need it.
I love a lot of things about Seneca. I really love the people here. Everyone just wants to see each other thrive. We want to see each other succeed.
I love how the coaching staff is. I love how the teachers are. I love how my counselor is. I love the principals. It's just like all around good people and good vibes everywhere.
Get past one, look to shoot. Davidson shoots, and she scores! Abby Davidson, that's her 46th on the year, and the first of the game for Shawnee.
Ooh, and a great steal there by Rath for Seneca. Had to hold up a second there before he put the layup up, but he puts it in and fires up Seneca right into the timeout.
The Lenape District app provides access to a variety of personalized school and district information at any time from anywhere. Students and parents can quickly and easily connect with everything from school news to athletic and activity schedules, to grades and assignments, to social media in one mobile-friendly view. The home screen features the activity stream. You can customize this feed with the information you want to see from your school and see all of your content all on one page. In the Notifications tab, you'll have quick access to important emails from your school or the district, as well as your subscribed alerts. You can choose to receive alerts for attendance, class and assignment grades, and even when a cafeteria balance runs low. And when logged into the app, the More screen allows students and parents to view schedules, class websites, grades, assignments, attendance, and more. You can also customize the calendar to display only events from the activities, clubs, and sports of your choice. The More screen is also where you can find links to many useful resources, like lunch menus, social media, and step-by-step instructions for setting up the app. The LRHSD app is available for free from the App Store and Google Play. Just search Lenape Regional High School District. And for more information, visit lrhsd.org/app. Take flight in the Air Force JROTC non-resident student tuition program, now offered by the Lenape Regional High School District at Seneca High School. Students accepted into the program will receive instruction in air and space fundamentals, leadership and community service opportunities, as well as a top-flight LRHSD education and access to all athletic and extracurricular activities offered at Seneca High School.
Cadets can expect to learn communication skills, both listening and speaking, as well as a broad variety of aviation education and other skills that will definitely benefit them after their high school years. It is not an accession program for the United States Air Force, and cadets have no obligation to join the United States Air Force.
We have a lot of community service opportunities that can help you build leadership, make friends, and serve the community.
I've become a little more outspoken than I was in the past, and I've become more of a leader.
Along with in-class instruction, Air Force JROTC also includes several extracurricular activities, including teams that learn and compete in drill, color guard, physical challenges, academics, cybersecurity, and aviation.
It gives you a chance to experience a lot of things before you leave high school. And a lot of the experiences that we have, you can use on a resume to get you farther.
Seneca High School has an enormous amount of activities, extracurriculars, and classes to offer all of their students, in addition to junior ROTC.
I'm a part of the cross-country team, and I'm also a part of the wrestling team here at Seneca, and that's just a whole group of people that it feels like a whole new family to me.
I think we have some really awesome programs, and especially stuff that you can't get at other schools or you can't get other places. Like at Seneca, I also participate in varsity basketball, track and field, which I throw in, and I'm also Seneca's treasurer. It builds my college transcript to be able to do all of these things in the same place.
It's a diverse group of people and subjects. You can be really excited and happy in one room, and you can go into the next with the same attitude because the teachers really like to empower students to do so.
Seneca family means to me that everyone's here to help everybody. There's always someone who's willing to be there for you.
For more information about or to apply to the Air Force JROTC non-resident student tuition program at Seneca High School, visit lrhsd.org/tuition.
Hello and welcome back. LDTV Sports between a matchup with the Seneca Golden Eagles and the Lenape Indians.
Seneca got their starting lineup announced. We got Kingston Williams, number 23, Cole Keating, number 22, Nathan Sauerwald, 14, Pat Flaherty at 12, and Dylan Wilkins at 5. Missing a big name in there, Justin Mercado. I'm pretty sure I've heard from some sources that he could be out with an injury. What do we think of this one?
Yeah, I mean, you know better than I do, but you know, looking at the stats, it looks like that would be a big loss for this team. But you know what I always say, it's the next man up mentality.
Most definitely. And now we're about to start off with tip-off. Looks like Kingston Williams and Brett Halfpenny in there.
Starting lineup for the Lenape Indians is Nolan Barnes, Jaden Boyd, Colin Myers, and Brett Halfpenny, Xavion Chapman to round out the 5.
Excuse me, Xavion taking the tip off, and that one's going to go Seneca's way as Dylan gets the ball to start off here. Wilkins going down the court. Over to the left side in the wing, inside to Cole now, 22. Dipping back outside to Wilkins. That one's going to get tipped away, but Wilkins maintains control. Over to Kingston now on the right side, 23.
Kingston being their leading scorer and a big rebounder for them.
Most definitely passed inside, and Cole gets the finishing layup. Excuse me, that was Nate Sauerwald.
That was a great cut and a great feed. So, you know, clearly he can dish out the assists as well.
Most definitely, as Lenape has control here. Seneca off to a quick lead, and Kingston's able to tip that one out of bounds.
Almost a steal.
Oh, it was a close one, but Lenape's going to get the inbound here.
What can't this guy do?
My goodness, leading rebounder, already starting off the game hot. That one's going to go to the outside. Looking into the corner, just trying to maintain control here. A little half shot. Gets it up, no good. Rebounded by Seneca. Off to a strong start here. Into the corner, that one's out of bounds.
It's a missed opportunity by Seneca. Anytime you can get those transition points, which is a key to the game, you know, it's a good thing, but just a little bit out of control there.
One of their big things coming into today, but it's a start. As Barnes has control of the ball here. Inside to Chapman. Chapman gets a lay. Not going to go, but he gets the offensive rebound, and that's going to be a foul.
I think they're calling a jump ball there, which means that it will be indeed the Indians' ball since the Seneca Golden Eagles won the tip. So I would have had an issue if they did call that a foul.
Didn't look like too much contact there, but the whistle blew.
Appeared straight up. It's the right call.
Most definitely. Inbounded here and stolen by Williams.
Steal, there you go.
Look at him. He's already off to a hot start. Williams take it in. Gets a little layup. No contact there.
You know, you talk about shot selection. Again, a key to the game. And I just think that, you know, Kingston Williams, heck of a player, obviously, but I feel like he might have forced that shot a little bit. You know, maybe you want to pull that one back out and take a look, see if you can recycle your offense there.
Most definitely. Wanted to get those transition points, but was a little too speedy on offense. As Lenape maintains control here, trying to pass it back outside. And that one's going to go up and in. Colton, excuse me. That one, good to go by Nolan Barnes. As Williams passes to Wilkins. Maintaining at the top of the key. Wilkins inside to Keating. No foul as the Eagles will take the lead here 4-2.
You know, as mentioned in the beginning, it's going to be a physical game, and I like that the refs are letting the boys play a little bit.
Most definitely. When you get an inter-district matchup, is always a physical game. Outside, taking the three, and that one's going to go.
That was Brett Halfpenny.
What a shot there. Nice wide open look. Williams getting double teamed, little tripping, no foul called, and gotten picked up by Halfpenny.
It's a tough turnover there.
Into the corner, missed. Halfpenny with the board. Outside, missed again. Rebounded by Sauerwald.
You can see Lenape's doing a little full court press here to start the game.
Definitely a chippy one as Wilkins maintains control at the top. Into the corner. Keating takes it inside. Back outside of Wilkins. Looks like his foot was on the line, but it missed anyway. That one's out of bounds. Going to go Seneca's way.
That wasn't a bad shot. Just didn't fall.
Definitely.
You can't make every shot. If you did, you'd be pretty darn good.
Well, this matchup already looks like a good one. A lot going on here to start.
Absolutely. The energy is certainly there from the opening tip.
Barnes taking it up the court. Nice and slow, maintaining control. Inside. And there it is. Chapman gets the points over there for Lenape. Keating taking it up, trying to get fast. Williams pumps the three, goes inside, little Euro, and gets the shot down. What a shot there by Williams.
Yeah, if he can continue doing that, it'll be a long night for the Lenape Indians.
My goodness, this one's already a lot closer than I expected it to be here to start. Outside for the three. That one's not going to fall, and it's going to go Seneca's way.
So Seneca here just needs to slow things down. They don't have to force any shots, bleed the clock a little bit, take advantage here, and find the right shot and see if they can't pull ahead here.
I'd definitely say so, as Williams is going a little fast here, getting double teamed. Ball's tipped up in the air. Did they get it before it went out of bounds?
We're going to call a foul.
Oh, a foul here.
I believe that foul is going to be on number 12, Colin Myers.
Wow, look at that one. Seneca's going to get the inbound.
A junior. You can tell the early pressure, the full court press here by the Indians is certainly getting to Seneca a little bit.
Most definitely. They're maintaining control here as they get a lot of the inbounds. Keating passes inside to Sauerwald. That one's popped up. Not going to go.
I missed the call on that one. Did it hit the
top
infrastructure behind the backboard?
Yes, it did. That one's going to go Lenape's way. Back outside to Chapman, over into the corner, Barnes. Barnes driving in, gets the underhand lay, gets it to go.
That's a great take. I mean, Barnes averages 16.5 a game, and you can see why there. He's got a flash of speed and is a good soft touch.
Into the corner for Cole, and he drops it down.
That was just a great shot by Keating, who's a senior, averaging 11.4 on the year and hoping to exceed that total in a winning effort tonight.
Senior heavy squad for the Seneca lineup, but it looks to be benefiting them early.
Yeah, and they had that playoff experience last year when they went on a 2-game run and unfortunately lost in a heartbreak to Ocean City. But again, anytime you can beat Shawnee, it's a good thing. So certainly a good experience for them, and hopefully they can build off that this year.
I'd definitely say so. As Seneca's trying to slow it down here, but they're getting full court press recently. Williams taking it inside. Cole gets a little rebound after the tip, and that one's going to go out Lenape's way.
I thought that might have been touched by Lenape, but that's the reason why I'm up here in the booth and I'm not wearing the zebra stripes, so to speak.
You and me both.
Easy for us to say, right?
Definitely. I'm in these comfy seats. They're on, sweating it out there. 3 going out to 12. That one's going to be to Colin Myers, passing back out to Barnes. We have a 9-9 game here. I don't think anybody expected this.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good start from both teams. Who can sustain that? It's TBD, but
Chapman over to Barnes. Barnes going inside, getting teamed heavy in there. Looks like the call. We'll stop it in play here. Looks like it's going to be an inbound for Lenape.
I missed who that was on, but
not exactly sure myself.
The second foul by the Golden Eagles here.
Barnes takes a 3, a great look for him, and Lenape is going to go up 12-9 here.
Barnes is showing that he is not just a one-dimensional player. You can take it to the rack, the hoop, and you can pull up and do a little fadeaway jumper there. So, he's a senior. He's been around for a long time. He's the leader of this team. So, good to see.
Most definitely. As that one's going to get tipped back inside. Nice rebound there in the end one. My goodness, what a shot there.
That gets the Seneca student section fired up a little bit.
Most definitely. Chance to take the lead on this play. Shot by Barnes earlier appears to be a 2. So Seneca has the opportunity to take a lead here.
2 fouls for each team. So not really worrying about the foul trouble yet.
Flaherty shot up and it's good. Seneca will take the lead. Wow, what a first quarter here. A lot of action.
It's been good. It's been good. If you're a neutral like myself, you like to see this.
Oh my goodness, I totally agree. This is an entertaining matchup. That one into the corner. Barnes had a good shot, passed it back outside. Just gonna miss. Williams with the board.
Another board for Williams. So every time he catches a a rebound here. He is adding to his school record. So pretty cool, pretty impressive, and a record that might not be broken for a fair bit.
I'd say so. That one's taken inside. Not going to get the and one, but it looks like it's going to be a foul on Seneca.
That's a hard fall taken by Jaden Boyd there. He's a little slow to get up.
Hopefully he's okay down there.
I don't think there was anything malicious there, but certainly a hard foul and deserving of a foul.
Looking up, a little jittery, but looks like he could take the shots. Very vocal crowd here from the Seneca student section.
That might be the Lenape student section.
Really? My goodness.
Looks like they travel pretty well. There's almost appears to be just as many Lenape students here as Seneca.
Well, for a 9-0 team, I would want to be here too. And I am.
Yeah, you don't want to miss the action.
Most definitely. As Jaden Boyd gets the first one.
Checking in for Seneca is Mercado.
Wow, look at that. Not expecting to play today, and he does come in the close matchup. Williams taking it up the court, guarded by Boyd. Mercado outside into the corner to Williams. Williams for the three, not going to go. Rebounded by Seneca.
That's a great offensive rebound. Teams that rebound offensively tend to do well. Give themselves more opportunities, more chances to score some points.
Didn't check out there, but if they keep that up, there should be plenty of opportunities for Seneca throughout this game.
Absolutely.
Barnes inside, that one's going to be tipped out, but still going Lenape's way.
He is so fast. He hits him with the hezzy and then just drives, and next thing you know, woo, goodbye.
My goodness. That one in the corner to Barnes. Barnes back in, shot, not going to go. Rebounded by Lenape. Keeping it outside. Boyd with it, taking it in, triple teamed in there.
A jump ball that should be going the Seneca Golden Eagles' way.
Look at that.
You know, and it becomes an interesting thing, and there's much debate in high school basketball. Should there be a shot clock or not? And it appears as if our TV's timer is 3 seconds off. But, you know, do you hold the ball for the last shot and try and end the first quarter with the lead, or do you push it and give Lenape an opportunity? We'll see.
Cole taking it inside. Going to get stuck up there. Not going to go.
Ooh.
Looking like a little aggressive play down there. That's going to stay with Seneca.
Nate took a hard fall there. I think he might have hit his head when he went down. A very unforgiving court, obviously. They call it the hardwood for a reason.
Mercado with the inbound. Out to Williams. Back to Mercado. Mercado with the three. It's going to just be off as Chapman gets the board.
Looks like we're lined up here in terms of the clock, so what you see is what you get.
Looking good. That's going to be the last shot of the quarter, possibly. Rebounded, and Barnes again, not going to go.
That was a good job by Barnes to get his own rebound, but couldn't come up with a great shot there.
Not going to go. 13-12 as Lenape leads Seneca at the end of the first quarter. What a game we have.
Yeah, it's been really good, and I think, you know, if the score stays this close, it's more pressure on Lenape, obviously. You know, Seneca's kind of, you know, playing loose, and, you know, I think Lenape would be the one that is going to start to feel the pressure here as time goes on. But, you know, there's still plenty of time left. You know, it's a 4-quarter game for a reason, and that's just after one quarter. So we'll see.
Got the coach over here talking to the players on the sideline. I really don't think anybody expected Seneca to be doing this today. And the fact that they're out here playing aggressive ball is just really crazy.
See the Seneca Golden Eagles cheerleaders giving a little performance. Man. Now you wouldn't see me doing that, I'll tell you that right now.
Absolutely not. I'll stay up here. Now sponsored, Ivy Rehab Play of the Game. Let's take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. This one is Barnes outside, taking a nice little two there, and it's good.
Yeah, that was just silky smooth. And he just put himself and there's another replay of him. That's where he took it underneath, little up and under to get the 2 points.
Barnes definitely making his presence known.
And then an assist.
That one over to Halfpenny, and that one's good as well. My goodness.
It's a human highlight reel.
Yeah, seriously. Barnes starting the second corner here, taking a nice shot, and it's good.
What a touch, what a touch.
Lenape is going to maintain their lead as Mercado's taking it down quickly. Mercado.
Travel. You got to eliminate the turnovers.
My goodness.
You turn the ball over, it's going to be a long night.
I'd say so. Barnes taking it up the court. Inside, and Jaden Boyd taking it downtown. Wow.
It's a strong take there.
What a shot.
Now, if you're Seneca, you can't let this one get away from you.
Most definitely. The turnovers are really hurting them here, so they got to make a little leap of faith in order to get back into this one.
And they can afford to be patient here. They can afford to be patient.
Say so. It looks like they're taking it up the court a little too fast. That one's going to stay, looks like, in Seneca's possession.
Now, I will say this. You know, you always got to wonder if Seneca's coach is going to take a timeout just to calm his guys down. Not, you know, just prevent Lenape from going on a crazy run.
Completely agree. Slow everybody down. That one's inside to Keating. Not going to go. Could be a jump ball. A little drop there from Keating.
If that's a jump ball, then I'm going to question what an over-the-back call looks like, because to me, that looks like the epitome of an over-the-back call. So it looks like they did call the jump ball, and I just want to give the viewers a heads up that the score is flip-flopped here. It's actually supposed to read Seneca 12 and Lenape 17, but okay, so
looks like it's going to be an inbound towards Seneca's way. Yes, it will be.
So, okay, so they did call the foul. Now, I think that's the right call there, the over-the-back. I mean, you know, this guy's giving a piggyback ride. I don't think that's part of this sport. So, oh, wide open.
Wow,
hello.
What a shot there. Gets the three-pointer down. Oh, my goodness, and it's back to being Seneca's ball.
Whoa, I was just busy looking at the roster.
I was trying to take in that beautiful shot.
Did he must have stepped on the
so.
line when he was inbounding, and I mean that's rare to see, but I can only assume. But I probably shouldn't assume things. But oh, you get an opportunity and you just give it away. Turnovers, bad.
Boyd with the three, just misses. Williams with the board, so Seneca's going to take it back up here.
Great positioning by Williams.
Williams looks like he's slowing it down a little bit, taking it inside. And that one's going to get tipped. Oh, nice save there by Flaherty. Who touched that one last? Looked like it's going to go Seneca's way.
I'll tell you what, give Lenape a lot of credit. They might not be forcing the turnovers, but they are certainly very handsy and disrupting the play. So, you know, it just disrupts the offense of the Golden Eagles.
I'd say so. Very chip-heavy matchup here, as we expected.
Now you go to Seneca, right?
I do.
So I'm looking around the gym, and I see a lot of bald eagles, but I thought their mascot was a golden eagle. Any insight on that?
Not really. I mean, I don't be spending too much time in the gym. I'm more of an up-in-the-booth kind of guy, but...
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah. When I get the chance to come in here, I'm more just, you know, playing some kickball with the friends, and that's about it.
There you go. You probably don't even notice.
That one's going to be taken up by Barnes. He doesn't get it to go. Jaden Boyd with the rebound. He's getting quadruple teamed. Is it going to be a jump?
You can see there's a little bit of frustration from Jaden Boyd building here.
Looks like it's going to stay with, oh, it's going to go to Seneca here. Keating with the inbound. Very close game here in the midway of the second quarter. That one's going to go out to Wilkins.
You can see the Indians again, the full court press here. It's tough to sustain that all game, and it's tough to play against that all game. You know, it certainly wears you down mentally and physically.
Going to be a foul on the outside. Wilkins going to get the inbound.
It's a second team foul on Lenape here, so you know, there's still over half the quarter left, so you want to try and prevent any more fouls.
I'd say so. Nate Sauerwald taking it up the court, outside to Williams. Seneca trying to slow it down a little bit. Sauerwald got free, missed the opportunity. Into the corner there.
I had the pleasure of watching Sauerwald play as a freshman, and I was blown away. For a freshman to be doing what he did against, I believe it was against Cherry Hill West, and I was very impressed.
Williams with a lot of jump shots here, doesn't get either to go. Nice effort there, as Barnes is going to take it back up the court. Over to the corner, what a pass there. Inside. Good ball movement here by Lenape, up for the three, and it's going to go. Wow, what a shot and ball movement there by Lenape.
You knew someone had to be open. There's the timeout by Seneca. It looks like he's going for a 30-second timeout. You know, all the credit in the world to Williams. He closed out quite well on that first attempt, but unfortunately when you do that, you leave a man open, and that's exactly what happened here. And you know, Lenape was able to take advantage of that.
I'd say so. Brett Halfpenny with an excellent shot there after the amazing ball movement from Seneca, or Lenape, excuse me. All right, now time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Let's take a look. Sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy, on the web at ivyrehab.com. Taking a look at that last shot. Excellent ball movement here from Lenape.
Very unselfish play. You can see the kick out, the penetration kick out, and then very unselfish players. I certainly thought that I missed the number, but I thought the one guy from Lenape could have taken the shot, but he decided to pass it along to his teammate and rack up the assist rather than the points.
I say so. I'm pretty sure that was Dante Diaz who missed that, who gave that one up.
I think you are right there. Is that number
11?
11?
Yes. Williams taking it up, trying to slow things down. Sauerwald outside, taking it in. Not going to get fouled, but gets the shot in.
I thought that might have been a little bit of a travel.
I could see that. Looked like the third step might have been taken there, but either way, it's going to be points for Seneca in a 20-16 game.
I mean, maybe it's NBA rules. They can dribble the ball once in the half court and walk all the way to the hoop, and nothing's called.
Maybe. That one outside of Diaz. Over into Barnes. Barnes taking it inside. Little half step there. Not going to go. Seneca gets the opportunity to get things closer here towards the end of the second quarter. Wilkins taking it up. Looking to Flaherty in the corner. Back into Wilkins, deep corner for the three. He's going to go for an air ball. And that's going to be Lenape's ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Sauerwald for an over-the-back call here. That's tough, two guys fighting for the ball, and unfortunately Sauerwald was fighting a little too hard. But that's his first foul of the game, so no big deal.
I will say, Lenape's student section is very vocal today, especially considering how far away these schools are for an inter-district matchup. Pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, they travel well. All the credit to them. There's nothing better than students supporting their fellow peers at athletic events, at musicals, at anything extracurricular activity.
I totally agree, and this is a great matchup to watch.
Yeah, they picked a good one, that's for sure.
I'd say so. This one's going to be Seneca's ball. It's Keaton with the inbound. Into Mercado is going to be a full court press by Barnes. Mercado dishing back to Williams. Williams going to give it outside to Keating. Keating into the corner to Sauerwald. Sauerwald going inside into the corner to Flaherty. He's not going to take the shot. Williams with the shot, and it's going to go.
Wow. Boom goes the dynamite.
My goodness, 20-19 here. What a matchup.
That's a huge shot, and I didn't. When it was first taken, I was like, I don't know, but beautiful, nothing but net.
I'd say so. Williams dishing over to Diaz.
See how Lenape responds here.
Looks like the momentum has been going Seneca's way recently. With the big shot here from Lenape, that could change. That one inside, and it's going to go. No foul, though.
That's smart not to foul there, because if you foul there, it's certainly complete momentum shift given to Lenape. So, you take your medicine, you move on, and
still a three-point game at the end of the day.
Absolutely, absolutely. With plenty of time left. Can't emphasize that enough.
Sauerwald outside, back to Mercado. Mercado with a little hesitation there. Almost got stripped. The ball might have touched out there.
I thought that could have gone as a foul against Mercado here. It looked like he kind of extended the arm a little bit. You see that in the NBA as a ticky-tack foul, but I don't know. But they ended up with the ball, and let's see what they do with it.
I like this game. Inter-district schools, refs let them play. That one.
That is a great hustle, great effort.
My goodness. Sauerwald took a leap of faith there and came down with the ball.
You got head coach Matt Wolf looking at his bench, scratching his head.
I think he's just as confused as everybody in this stadium, in this gymnasium, that it's this close of a game.
He's calling upon, let's see here, number 10. Number 10 is going to check into the game for Lenape. That is Henry Liskowski. He is a senior. Maybe some senior experience can help turn things around.
Sauerwald missed the first one.
They're called free throws, but oftentimes they are anything but.
Some people say it's the toughest in the game.
Oh, absolutely, especially when you have the Lenape loyal who are screaming, but, it's all in good fun.
Chapman outside to Diaz, into Halfpenny. Back to Diaz. Diaz with the three, and he makes it go down.
Lenape certainly has proven they can shoot the ball well.
I'd say so. Mercado taking control into the corner to Keating. Keating trying to pass inside, and that one's going to get stolen by Halfpenny. Halfpenny into Diaz. That one's going to go over Liskowski. Back to Diaz. Going to miss.
It's not the guy you want to leave open, I'll tell you that right now.
Definitely not. Seneca got lucky there. That one's just tossed up in the air. Halfpenny going to get the board. That was a great attempt there, but didn't get it to go.
In the heat of the moment, he should have let that one go because it would have been their ball. But, look, you're in the game. You never know.
Hard to come down with those decisions.
Oh, absolutely. Split-second decisions.
Definitely. Halfpenny over to Chapman. Chapman didn't look like it was tipped there. That might have just been thrown out. But it looks like it is going to stay.
Yep, the one official called the tip there, so that's what we get.
If it wasn't that, I would have been a little confused.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty bad turnover there.
I'd say so. That one over Liskowski to Diaz. To Myers. Back to Halfpenny. Halfpenny with the three, and he gets it to go. Lenape leading 28-20 now. Looking like it was a little chippy down there, saying some words to Mercado before he came up court.
Yeah, it's the heat of the game. Yeah, you can see Lenape's being patient. They're choosing the right shots and hitting their threes. And, obviously, even if Seneca was keeping pace with 2-point field goals, then it would be a different story.
My goodness, what a sequence there. Stolen by Chapman, back to Keating, into the corner to Sauerwald now. Sauerwald trying to pass it out over. And that's going to get rebounded by Keating just before time expires.
Beats the buzzer. That's a good play because, instead of going down 8 at half, you're down 6. I mean, obviously the difference of 2 points, but just to get a little bit of momentum going before half, certainly a good thing.
I'd say so. My goodness, what an entertaining half of basketball here.
Yeah, let's hope the second half lives up to it.
I'd say so.
Both teams will head to the locker room, get a little chalk talk and a little motivational speech from their coaches potentially, and see if any changes are made.
I'd say limiting the turnovers for Seneca, slowing things down, and for Lenape just focusing on those boards.
Absolutely, yeah. I think Seneca has a clear rebounding advantage, but their shot selection maybe not the best.
Overall, a great half of basketball. And we are going to be back with the second half after this.
Sports sponsored by Comegno Law Group, providing thorough, responsive, and committed legal representation. 856-234-4114 or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at ZallieFamilyMarkets.com. As the official orthopedic partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, Villanova Wildcats, and Lenape School District, Rothman Orthopedics is proud to treat the superstars of today and tomorrow. Your mobility is Rothman's mission. RothmanOrtho.com. Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, your hardwood flooring specialist since 1985. Flooring showroom located in Medford, New Jersey. On the web at danhiggins.com. Paradise Solar and Electrical LLC, your trusted electrical and solar contractor in New Jersey. 609-801-2420 or online at paradisesolarllc.com. The Chris Murray Mortgage Group, proud graduate and supporter of the Lenape Regional High School District. 609-922-2630. Three-dimensional physical therapy. Dedication. Drive. Difference. At 3D PT, we see more than your injury. We see your comeback. With one-on-one care and a recovery plan built just for you, we'll help you heal faster, move better, and get back in the game. Experience the 3D PT difference. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
The LDTV YouTube channel is a great way to stay informed about the Lenape Regional High School District. Couldn't attend an event? Visit the LDTV YouTube channel for events like the Students of the Month ceremony, the Armed Services ceremony, and more. Want to see what our alumni are doing these days? Search our YouTube channel for current and previous seasons of Where Are They Now or Prepare to Succeed. Are you an avid sports fan? LDTV Sports has you covered with exciting action from the fall, winter, and spring seasons. And if that's still not enough, visitors can view school-specific content from Lenape, Shawnee, Cherokee, and Seneca, each with their own YouTube channel that you can link to right from the LDTV page. View your favorite programs whenever and from wherever you want by visiting the LDTV YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District.
The sports programs here at Lenape are always competing. Whether it's for a sectional championship or state championship, we're always in the running.
Student section gets very loud.
Let's go Lenape!
Our crowd is like another team, like another defender. It's a lot of fun playing here.
On Fridays, walking through the halls, you can just hear like everybody so excited to go to games, and it's just so great to see everyone come together and support the teams.
We also have excellent facilities here. We have a turf field, we have air-conditioned gyms. Whatever sport you play, we probably have it here.
If you're not into the physicality of some of the athletic programs, for those that are interested in gaming, we also have esports. Lenape is a great place to be if you want to be involved in athletics.
We have a variety of courses for students to choose from, including AP courses, STEM-related courses, and even the ability to earn college credits while at Lenape High School.
I take a lot of honors and AP classes here, so I'm able to challenge myself and get myself prepared for college.
It really sets the tone for those high-achieving, high-academic students to prepare them for four-year universities to help them figure out what their next career path is going to be.
At Lenape, I feel like you really get the chance to make the opportunity what you want it to be. You can take classes to challenge yourself, you can join clubs to just have fun, you can have sports to be competitive.
I'm a teacher, I'm also a parent. We have excellent academic programs, an award-winning band, we have an awesome JROTC program. There's just so many things for kids here at Lenape, and we couldn't be happier.
Lenape is a great school with a lot to offer, and no matter what you want to do and what you want to focus on, there's something for everybody.
Time now for the Jostens Sideline Report. Remember your year with one-of-a-kind yearbook for your student. Yearbooks and parent ads available online at jostens.com. Go to Amelia Spratlin.
During the half, I talked to Coach Wolf of Lenape and I asked him how they plan to open up the lead in the second half. He told me that they didn't play together in the first and they need to communicate better and play together and make sure that they're not taking selfish shots and really communicate with each other. I then talked to Coach Wheeler on Seneca and I asked him what adjustments they're going to make this half. He told me that, as he said in the beginning, they need to be more efficient on offense, and the Lenape is giving them pressure, making it harder for them, and they need big stops on defense and just be more efficient. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Amelia. Back into the second half here. Let's see if it lives up to the first.
Yeah, and you know, coaches talked about, for Lenape, better shot selection, but I actually thought Lenape had a pretty good shot selection as the quarter went on there. In the beginning, it was a little shaky, but it looked like they figured it out, and let's see if they will continue to figure it out.
Let's see. So that one's out of bounds, and that's going to go Seneca's way after Chapman tried to get the board.
Yeah, it looked like it went right off his foot, as if he was playing soccer or something.
Wilkins takes it up court now. Guarded by Barnes. Into the corner, over to Williams. That one's going to be picked up by Boyd. Boyd going in. Missed, rebounded, and picked up again by Wilkins.
Yeah, that was a great play, underrated play by Kingston Williams there. He went up hard and made sure he didn't foul, but put enough pressure on Lenape's player there to miss the layup. Good steal, though.
I'd say so. Momentum staying stagnant here to start the quarter. Wilkins going to take possession, guarded by Barnes. Flaherty comes in for the screen, doesn't go. Williams guarded by Chapman. Playing a little aggressive there, outside of Wilkins. Wilkins not going to get it to go. That one's just going to miss the rebound by Keating.
You know, when coaches coach boxing out, that was a prime example of it.
Over into the corner, and that one's going to go down.
Lenape should never have gotten that second shot off. It's unbelievable that there were 4 Golden Eagles standing around the one Lenape player, and he was able to come up with the rebound. That's just a poor effort.
I'd say so. Overall, beautiful shot, though, by Colin Myers.
Absolutely.
Sauerwald taking it inside. That's just going to bounce in.
That was a nice little soft touch there.
Guarded by 2 defenders. Great shot there by Sauerwald.
You know, give him credit for not giving up on the play. At any point, he probably could have just given up and said, I'm surrounded here. We're done. But certainly didn't, and that's a good thing to see.
Say so. Boyd at the top of the key. Over to Barnes. Back to Boyd in the corner, guarded by Williams.
Looks like the Golden Eagles are going to have an early substitution here. Sitting by the scorer's table is Colton Pollard, and it looks like Mercado is going to come in pretty early here in this third quarter.
That one's going to get taken in by Barnes. What a shot there.
Barnes is really starting to take over this game a little bit.
I'd say so, as he's been doing all season with this Lenape squad. That one's going to get picked up by Barnes, passed over into Meyer, and that one's going to go down.
Very unselfish play. I mean, he does have 36 assists on the season. That was coming into the game, so, you know, he's certainly an unselfish player.
And a quick transition to shift momentum back to the Eagles for a second as Keating gets that one to go. Boyd at the top of the key, slowing things down.
That was what we would call a transition bucket. Those transition points, absolutely. It's funny how that works.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, air
painted
ball
clear
there.
and called
that
air.
one's going to stay in bounds from Chapman, and Keating's going to take it back up the court. Over into Williams. Williams going for the lay, gets fouled, it seems.
Williams will be going to the line for 2.
Most definitely.
It was a block, not a charge. I also think Williams could have probably given up the ball there and gotten 2 easier points, but hey, maybe he'll get him here at the line.
Williams been going a little fast throughout this game, but he's been showing for it so far.
Absolutely, just someone who flies around the court.
I'd say so. First shot missed there by Williams. As you said, free throws, but they're not easy.
No, not at all. It was actually my least favorite thing to do when I was a basketball player, which was a short-lived thing, by the way, for many obvious reasons, but
especially with a screaming Lenape. squad as he gets the second one to go.
1 for 1, 50% from the line.
Not too bad. Barnes taking it up the court. Over to Chapman. Chapman back into Barnes. Barnes with the three, not going to get it to go. Rebounded by Sauerwald. Almost tipped there by Chapman. Looks like Seneca is going to retain possession.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if I've ever talked about the keys to the game so much, but we go back to Lenape's key to the game is pressure the ball without fouling, and I think Lenape is racking up fouls. You got to give them a lot of credit. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Golden Eagles, and it did cause turnovers. However, at some point, you just can't foul because that gives the slight advantage to the Golden Eagles.
And momentum. Momentum's a big thing in this game as Keating gets it to go, and it's getting closer.
That was silky smooth.
Right off the fingertips of Keating. As Barnes taking it slow. Over to Halfpenny. Halfpenny to Boyd. Boyd outside to Chapman. Over to Barnes. Barnes outside. Chapman over to Barnes in the corner.
It's interesting. Chapman didn't play a ton in that first quarter.
Getting involved here in the third.
Another board by Kingston Williams.
Just racking up the number. Williams. Wow, what a fake there. Sauerwald outside.
The Lenape defender certainly bit on that one.
I'd say so. Nothing to show for it as Williams still going a little fast, guarded by Chapman. Up for the shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebounded, and that one's going to be tipped going Lenape's way. Or Seneca's way, excuse me.
Not the best shot selection there, but, at some point, these kids are under pressure. They almost feel they have to put up a shot. But again, there is no shot clock. That's a contentious topic in high school basketball, and so they shouldn't feel that pressure. But again, it's a quick game. A lot of decisions.
I'd say so. That one's up and in with the and one from Keating.
Keating is really, really heating up this quarter here.
Chance to make it a 3-point game against the 9-0 Lenape Indians. My goodness.
He's doing all the right things. And Seneca's doing just enough to hold around. And if you can do that against a better team, again on paper, then you give yourself an opportunity.
Ivy Rehab play of the game here. As sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
And you saw it right through the physical play and was able to get the and one.
What a shot there from Keating. That one's going to be inbounded by Seneca. Pretty sure he missed the free throw, rebounded, and got fouled. That one's in to Keating. Keating with another shot. Gets it to go.
This guy can't miss. Second timeout here, I believe, taken by Lenape?
I'd say so. After Keating just got that shot, they definitely need one. Coach Wolf on the sideline, heated over there. You can hear
veins popping out of his neck.
My goodness.
You might even be able to pick him up on our sound. That's how animated he is right now.
I don't blame him. I mean, everybody came into this match. A lot of my friends, a lot of people that I know came in thinking Seneca was going to get blown out. I myself didn't even know if it was going to be a close game, but this is a great game of basketball we have here.
A Seneca alumni thought that Lenape wins by 22.
My goodness.
I mean, that's a big line.
That's a huge margin.
Yeah, that's a little crazy, but you got to give the credit to the Golden Eagles. They're hanging around. They're flying around. They're playing with high energy.
I mean, hey, season's not over. You got to take every chance you can take. Boyd going up the court after the timeout. Let's see if Wolf's word was instilled into the players.
Yeah, I was just going to say, let's see if Wolf's message got through. I mean, again, he was animated. He was disappointed, and as a coach, I totally get it. And sometimes you just have to fire up your team.
Got to get them motivated in this third quarter. I mean, I definitely say their spirits are a bit down here, but Boyd to the line. Let's see if we can get these free throws to go. First one's going to be a miss. This is an Ivy Rehab replay of the game, physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Just to look at the foul there.
That's a good call. I have no issue with that.
Say so. Gets the second one to go. Williams going to give it to Colton Pollard. He's taking it up the court fast. Back to Williams after getting double teamed.
Lenape has to be careful here not to foul.
Back to Pollard. Pollard back out to Mercado. Mercado trying to direct traffic inside to Keating. Williams almost got the ball tipped there, but maintains control. Williams out to Sauerwald. Sauerwald had Mercado outside, gets the shot, gets
his
the
own
board.
rebound.
Out to
Kicks it
Pollard
out.
in the corner. Doesn't go.
How about Sauerwald just putting on a clinic here? Are you kidding me?
Goodness.
Opportunity to tie up the game, and that is all just hard work. Give him a hard hat. He was down in there doing the dirty work, getting his own rebounds. Pretty impressive.
Wow, Sauerwald, as you said, put it on a clinic with the chance to tie up the game here. Ivy Rehab replay. Sauerwald as he gets the free throw. What a play there by Sauerwald.
2 minutes left here in the third quarter, and we have a tie game.
Game's flying as Boyd takes it inside. Just looks like it's going to be a foul on Williams. He's heated about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to call that, but unfortunately, it was a little bit out of control by the Lenape player there, Jaden Boyd, and Williams is in the wrong spot at the wrong time. So, but hey, that happens. That happens.
As you see, Mercado was trying to calm him down over there. Williams heated after that foul. Boyd misses the first free throw.
I'll tell you this, no matter who wins this game, we could probably look back and look at some missed opportunities at the charity stripe, so to speak.
I'd say so.
Williams checking out of the game, not a bad move by Coach Weiler, trying to just calm his star player down. Misses both.
Both are missed, so that might brighten Williams' day a little bit. Brought up by Sauerwald into Florida, who just checked in. It's going to get stolen by Lenape. Nice play there from Barnes.
Yeah, that was a tough pass to make. You can't afford to give the ball away there. You had the momentum, 2 missed free throws, still a tie game, and you're just pushing a little bit too much.
Guy just checked into the game. Got to put him on the chopping block right away. Over to Boyd now. Boyd at the top of the key. Guarded by Keating. Out to Barnes. Barnes with the 3, and he gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, every time Lenape needs a big shot, it seems as if they're willing to let the senior Barnes handle business. Again, he is the leading scorer, before this game, 149 points on the season.
Pollard tried to force a pass over to Sauerwald, brought up by Lenape, and then stolen yet again by Seneca. Mercado with the 3, gets it to go!
Was that Mercado who blocked it on the one end and then gives you the contribution on the other end? That is incredible.
39-39 as the quarter starts to wrap up here. Diaz guarded by Mercado. Seneca definitely in this tight game. Little push in there, and it looks like it might be a foul.
Is that a foul on Keating there?
Looks like it might be.
Number 14. So that's Nate. Oh, they're giving it to Nate.
That's going to be on Nate.
Nate's second foul.
Yes.
So nothing to worry about. Still a quarter and a minute left, so it's not too bad.
It's going to be checked in by Halfpenny. Boyd at the top of the key now. Over to Barnes. Barnes taking it inside. Little layup there, misses. A lot of tipping, and Barnes gets the board. My goodness.
He didn't have the height advantage, but he had the heart there, and you got to give him a lot of credit for that.
Boyd taking possession here, standing at 6'3". Man, he towers over everybody on these teams.
It looks like Lenape is going to play for the last shot here. 25 seconds, 26 seconds. Not a bad idea.
Good ball control, trying to shift momentum before the corner. Back outside to Halfpenny for the 3, and that's going to go down.
And that is tough.
What a play. What a shot.
Seneca cannot afford to come up empty here.
And it's going to get stolen, but picked up again by Florida. Tipped again over to Mercado into the corner. Shot by Sauerwald on the three to tie up the
There
game.
you go.
Wow.
What a janky play, but
And
it
that's
worked
to end
out
the
in
quarter.
the end. And we are headed into this fourth quarter all tied
up.
Huge threes by both teams.
Wow. 42-42.
Both student sections are having a grand old time and hyping. I'm looking over at Lenape right now. They look a little deflated.
Looked a little shocked, as anybody is.
Yes, they get the big three, but then Seneca comes up with an answer, as they have been doing all game. Pretty impressive.
My goodness, what a game we've had here. Going to go to another Ivy Rehab play here shortly. Sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Replay is going to be of this steal attempt. Flaherty picks it up, tipped up into the air. Mercado dishes to Sauerwald, and Sauerwald gets the three. What a shift.
Total scramble play there, but give the credit to Sauerwald. He knew he had time to set up and get off a good shot, and he hits the big shot there. So here we are, tie game, 42-42.
See, I'm pretty sure that was Barnes there, just trying to chuck one up there at the end. I don't blame him.
Futile attempt, but hey, why not? Why not?
Might as well take the shot. I mean, in such a tight ball game, you got to take what you can get.
Absolutely.
Like you said, we'll be looking at this game with some missed opportunities for both teams, but overall, it's a very hard-fought, well-played game.
Yeah, and as we said at the beginning, anything can happen when you get district rivals.
Seneca's going to take possession. Sauerwald to wrap up this quarter. Mercado, after a little tip from Barnes, is able to maintain control.
Very active hands by Lenape, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast. But, if you're Seneca, you need to take care of the basketball. You can't force anything.
Williams
Strong
inside.
take.
Oh, my goodness. Williams is on fire here in this second half. He gets that one to go down.
Is that Seneca's first lead since 13-12?
I think it is. My
goodness. In the
goodness.
first quarter? So if you're Seneca, you're feeling pretty good. You hung around just long enough, and let's see if you can close it out.
Let's see.
Now, Seneca did have a heartbreaker. They lost at the buzzer against Shawnee a couple weeks ago, and that was a 3 at the buzzer, and that was a tough loss. So
hopefully they learn from their mistakes as William gets a board. He's all over the place here in the fourth.
I wouldn't be shocked if he has a double-double tonight.
Would not be surprised, as the leading rebounder is making his presence known on offense as well. As Flaherty gets tipped twice and gets the shot in.
All the credit for not giving up there.
Wow.
These Golden Eagles are feeling themselves. I wouldn't be shocked if a timeout is coming from Coach Matt Wolf here, just to try and calm things down, slow things down, hit the reset button, so to speak. But we're not quite there yet. But
see Wolf on the sideline. He is livid. Nobody expected this. As Boyd going inside. Double team by Mercado and Keating.
A jump ball, but Lenape retains possession. You can see some of the frustration coming out on the Lenape Indians players' faces, but these are the games that build your team. They test your team, and that's how you become battle-tested for the playoffs.
So is that one. And by Colin Myers. Chapman, double teamed here. Still gets it up, misses though, as Flaherty gets the board, and Seneca slowing things down here as they should. Have a lead in the fourth quarter. Mercado takes it up slowly.
Patrick Flaherty has really shined. For a while there it was Cole Keating, and then, in the beginning I thought it was a lot of Kingston Williams, and now Flaherty's doing quite well. And obviously Sauerwald has done a great job himself. That's a bad turnover there. You can't afford to do that.
That one stolen by Barnes, taken into the transition, but Williams gets the board. Nice attempt there by Barnes, but it doesn't get it to go. Mercado with the three.
If that went, this place would have been rocking.
Would have been all over the place. My goodness. Barnes taking it inside. Out to Myers. Back to Boyd. Boyd going in. Looks like he got fouled there.
Looks like it was before the shot, so it's just going to be a floor foul.
Pretty sure that was a reach-in?
Yeah, a little bit of too much extracurricular there.
Contact. Happens to the best of us, especially in a close game like this. As Barnes takes a three.
Off the mark.
Chapman gets the board. As you saw Sauerwald and Barnes fighting for that.
It'll be interesting to see who the foul's on here. It's Sauerwald's third. 5:23, the coach probably isn't overly worried about him getting 2 more to foul out of the game, but something to keep in mind, keep an eye on for sure.
Say so. Back over to Barnes. Doesn't look like Barnes has gotten a minute to rest this game.
No, and I'll tell you what, if I'm Lenape, I'm going back to what's been working, and Nolan Barnes is a senior. He's got the experience, and he's been playing a great game.
As Chapman gets it to go, and it's a 46-44 ball game. Trying to get in quick transition over to Keating. Not going to get it in time, though. A little overshoot there.
And that's, you can see Coach Weiler for the Golden Eagles just saying, hey, calm down here a little bit, calm down.
They have a lead. There's no reason to get over aggressive here.
Yeah, you don't have to force anything. Both
Barnes.
coaches giving their signals to their teams.
Barnes taking it up court. A little shot there at mid.
All those were falling in the first half.
I'd say so.
That's going to be a Seneca Golden Eagles ball, I believe.
It is.
Thought it was a little bit early on a jump ball call there, but again, I'm just the commentator guy, and so, and I'm glad.
Our job is to call the plays up here, and you know what? I'm having a great time doing it.
Absolutely. You're doing a great job, too.
Mercado.
Oh, Kingston's wide
over
open.
To Williams in the paint, and that's going to be a travel.
Yep, Kingston needs to make sure he keeps his head here.
Saw it from a mile away.
It's very unfortunate because, sitting up a little higher, we have the advantage of the perspective, and we saw just how open he was. Pass wasn't the best, and it created a little bit of a delay, and the defender was able to recover, and as a result of that, Williams travels. So it's a turnover.
I mean, this has been a very interesting matchup. I don't think anybody expected this. It's 46-44, Seneca in a timeout. Going to be Lenape's ball here.
And this is a good game. Seneca has senior experience themselves. So, but as I said, this is a character check, a gut check, and we'll see who comes out on top. Both coaches are scrambling. It's fun. It's fun to see.
As we have the next game that's going to be streamed by LDTV. Boys and girls wrestling going to be Camden and Williamstown at Lenape.
I believe that is tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
Should be.
Am I missing something? It doesn't have a date, but.
Hey, I mean, if it's tomorrow night, I'll give you $5.
Sweet.
The timeout ends here. 46-44. Lenape with possession. What a game we've had.
Absolutely, and 4:38, 4:39 left. Still plenty of time, plenty of lead changes I'm sure we're going to see.
Halfpenny, top of the key. Over to Boyd. Boyd going inside. Guarded by Keaton, outside to Barnes. Barnes guarded by Sauerwald. Sauerwald back to Barnes at the top. Doesn't get it to go. Mercado taking it back up.
Now, if you're Seneca, just see what you got. Don't force anything.
Completely agree. As Sauerwald trying to slow things down here. Going inside. Over to Mercado in the corner for three.
A little too strong. A little too strong.
Who's that tipped by? That's going to be tipped by Williams, and over to Lenape it goes.
Not for a lack of effort by Williams there. He just wasn't able to corral that one. But, this kid has been all over the court. And if I'm the coach of the Indians, I'm like, what can we do to stop this guy?
Nothing. I mean, the leading rebounder, making his presence known all over the court tonight. Excellent show from him. Over to Barnes. Barnes gets a mid-jumper. That's going to be an air ball and rebounded by Mercado.
Those were falling in the first quarter, first half for him, but he lost it.
Some of these guys get tired as the game goes on, and now it's getting a little chippy. That looks like it's going to be a foul on Lenape, it seems. It is, as Keating's going to get the inbound.
Jaden Boyd picks up the foul. That is his first foul, so nothing to stress about.
Coach Matt Wolf still fuming on the sideline as you hear him.
Yeah, you might be able to hear him through the broadcast, actually, which means that it's quite amplified.
I'd say so. As Keating drives in. My goodness. Not Keating, excuse me, Sauerwald. What a shot there.
He is quick right off the dribble drive.
Wow.
Incredible.
A dribble drive. I like that. That one shot by Boyd, but
they're not counting the basket.
Not counting it.
Lenape coach Matt Wolf might blow a gasket here.
That vein might pop right out of his neck.
That's always a judgment call.
This one going to be inbounded by Lenape over to Boyd in the corner, and Boyd gets it to go.
There it is. As I said, he'd find his rhythm.
So it's a 48-47 ball game. What a game we've had here as another timeout is taken. It's going to be a 60-second timeout, it seems. Wolf's vein still popping out of his neck. So
he's calmed down a little bit, so you can see there in the huddle. And at this point, he's got his point across with the timeout where he didn't let his guys sit down and was really trying to just get into him. But
another Ivy Rehab play of the game, the 3, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. It's going to be the 3 by Chris Boyd. My goodness.
Jaden Boyd. Sorry,
Jaden Boyd.
Viewers.
Thank you.
Yeah, but silky smooth. I've said that a few times now, but when Lenape can shoot, they can shoot the ball.
Let's go, Lenape!
See the logo there, the golden eagle. That might be a bald eagle. We're not sure. We're not sure.
Maybe I should be a bit more aware of some of my surroundings.
Yeah, maybe I'm just too.
Considering I go here, I don't know.
I'm looking around. It's it just piqued my interest.
I don't blame you. It's Keating. Inbounds it to Mercado. Mercado taking it up the court.
You have the oldest school in the district against the youngest school in the district.
My goodness, and a battle we have.
Lenape being the big brother that's knocked around Seneca for quite some years, but Seneca is not going to go down without a fight, that's for darn sure.
Mercado dishing to Williams at the top of the key. Just under 3 minutes to go.
Oh, doubling them up.
Williams
Great
gets
play.
the ball back and gets the shot off.
In order to get through that pressure there and then get that shot off and make it, that's a huge play. I mean, that's very impressive. I'm very impressed by this guy.
Boyd, my goodness, gets the shot down, and we have a tie ball game.
Do we have someone heating up here?
It's getting hot in this gym. Sauerwald, top of the key, guarded by Halfpenny. A lot of pressure there from Halfpenny. Sauerwald gets it back, takes the Euro, gets it inside.
Gets it to go.
Seneca retakes the lead.
The viewers had a little discrepancy in the scoreboard, but
that one stripped by Florida, but it looks like
it's going to be on Keating here.
Yes.
So that's the 4th team foul. So I believe with the new rules implemented a couple years ago, it's 5 fouls per quarter rather than the 10.5, where you send them straight to the line. No more 1-and-1s, and that can be something that comes into play down the stretch here. But this gym is rocking. Oh!
Barnes taking it in, just misses. Lenape student section would have gone crazy after that one.
I think he tricked everyone in the gym.
I'd say so. Sauerwald taking it up, guarded by Barnes. Sauerwald back outside of Mercado. Mercado, top of the key, 1:30 to go.
Just got to stay in control here. Don't
Lenape.
panic. Getting a little close to the half-court line there.
Given a lot of pressure here by Lenape. Triple teamed. It's going to be a timeout here.
That's just a smart call there by the coach. Obviously, this guy's been doing it for quite some time. And, in order to get the timeout, that's a good thing.
Completely agree. 1:22 left. We have the Lenape at Seneca boys basketball game on LDTV is brought to you by LDTV ourselves. The announcers, Jeff Provost, me, Christopher Finizzi, our sideline reporter Amelia Spratlin, and our option 2 helpers, Tommy Alvarez, Christian Barnuma, David Coronodi, Napoleon Juliano, Shelby McElwee, and Cade Trozan, as well as Matt Sosdorf, Jeff Price, and Jason Crump. Thank you to all of our hard-working men and women here at LDTV.
We might be missing something going on here.
Wolf having a little...
We can see that the Seneca athletic director is speaking to the scorer's table.
Inbounded by Williams. That one's going to be given to Mercado, guarded by Barnes. Barnes playing a lot of pressure here late as they need to get this ball back.
Time
Mercado.
is precious. Watch out for the double team.
Giving it
by
to
Lenape.
Williams. Williams to Boyd. Or Williams guarded by Boyd.
So that's a foul, and Lenape can afford to take a foul there.
Say so.
It's only their second team foul of the quarter.
Can't blame them for getting a lot of pressure here late. Inbounded by Mercado.
Time is ticking. They're inbounded to Williams.
Williams blocked by Chapman. Keating with the board.
That is huge.
Trying to strip it from him is Boyd, and he does. So Lenape gets possession here under a minute to go in a 2-point ball game.
That's unfortunate because Keating
Boyd
makes a great
with the
rebound.
3. Does he get fouled? I think he does.
They're saying a foul
on Williams, and Williams looks a little shaken up after that play, but does get up. Might just be a little hurt after that foul.
A little bit upset. That is the 5th team foul for...
It's going to be the Ivy Rehab replay, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. It's going to be a foul on Williams.
Yeah, after seeing the replay, you can't argue that.
You can't. Especially in a tight game like this.
Boyd never had the landing space, but again, the free throws have plagued Lenape.
Goodness.
And they continue to do so down the stretch here. So, and look, Boyd is a player who was visibly upset earlier in this quarter, and you wonder how much that comes into play here. But he makes the second, and he's got one more attempt to tie the game.
Wow. Boyd, second free throw. And he ties up the game.
Ties up the game.
52-52. 45 seconds to go. Seneca's ball. Sauerwald taking it up. Full court press here from Lenape.
You don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too much. Let the chips fall how they may. And again, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm a broken record. Don't force anything. Find a good shot. There is no shot clock.
Take it slow.
Exactly. Be patient.
Mercado. Timeout. Looks like. Wow, good timeout there.
Yeah, he didn't like what he was seeing, and his players were kind of getting a little restless, and so I think that's a very good timeout taken by the Golden Eagles head coach there.
Going to be a 60-second timeout, and we have a tie game. I mean, I don't think I've ever watched this great of a high school basketball game in the middle of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's early on in the year. I've seen some pretty electric high school basketball games, but the energy is here. It's almost a playoff feel, but the reality is this is just the 10th game of the season for both teams. But again, it's you look back at these games, and these are what prepares you for the playoffs. And obviously, Lenape being 9-0, they've practically guaranteed themselves a playoff opportunity. Seneca, Group 3, so they're going to set themselves up to make the playoffs and hopefully go on a run. A win here would be huge for the power points, though.
I'd definitely say. I mean, just having this atmosphere in an away game from Lenape shows you how great they have been this year, how consistent they have been. Let's see if they can hang on for the win.
But give all the credit to the Golden Eagles, too. They're playing with such heart, and they're playing together as a team. And the last, 26 seconds, I think?
Yes.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It is the Golden Eagles ball. So they are, in theory, holding the advantage, because if they really wanted, they could run out the clock for a last-second shot, maybe get that buzzer beater. But we'll see. We'll see.
Keating with the inbound. Over to Williams. Guarded by Boyd. Keating trying to set the screen. Tipped by Boyd. Williams maintains possession. That
Travel,
looks like
up
it's a
and down,
travel.
Up and down,
My
yeah.
goodness.
You can't pick up your dribble and leave the ground like that.
What
and
a mistake.
Unfortunately, that's just a tough mistake. I mean, Kingston Williams has been playing an incredible game, and at this point,
Going to be another timeout here.
That's just tough. You hate to see that, and especially for someone who's played so hard all night. Obviously he's very upset. But hey, mistakes happen. You got to move on.
And now, last 10 seconds, I mean, how momentum has shifted here.
Yeah, it really has. Lenape has I talked about in the first half how Seneca's done enough to hang around, and credit to Lenape. They got down, I think Seneca's biggest lead was 4 or 6. I honestly don't recall, but they've done enough to hang around. They've hit a lot of big threes. Credit to Jaden Boyd and Nolan Barnes, and we're going to see how this one ends. But with this little time left, you have to assume that Lenape's going to get the last say here in terms of the last shot. Whether that goes in or not, we could be headed for overtime. But the likelihood of Seneca getting the last shot here is certainly slim. But they're not out of it. Overtime is certainly still a possibility.
Not at all. As we said, Lenape wasn't out of it 10 seconds ago. So now the roles are reversed. 10 seconds are off the clock, and we restart. As Colin Myers checks it in. Boyd taking it really slow. Lenape definitely wants to get this last shot. 9 seconds and counting. Guarded by Williams. Boyd.
Can't wait too long.
Top of the key. Boyd goes up with it. Misses, and we are going to overtime. My goodness. Great defense there. What a game. Going to have an Ivy Rehab replay. Let's take a look at the replay, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy, on the web at ivyrehab.com. It's going to be a replay of the last shot. Boyd going in. Everybody knows he's got to take it, so getting double, triple teamed almost.
And you know what? He had a pretty good look at the basket there, and credit to Seneca for not fouling. As a coach, you say, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. And it's easier said than done, but quite an impressive ending there for the Golden Eagles and having to stand, getting this game to extra time.
So as the overtime rules apply, we have 5 minutes here instead of the normal 8.
Viewers are getting overtime. This is they're getting their money's worth.
I would say so, and so are the fans here. Lenape student section, Seneca student section, both have been on their feet throughout this game.
The energy in the gym is pretty darn good. And this is a Tuesday night in the middle of the winter.
I got school tomorrow.
Yeah, hey, I got to teach tomorrow.
But hey, we're watching some overtime basketball on LDTV.
I'll never complain about that.
Not at all.
Four minutes.
4 minutes, my apologies.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Going to be Chapman and Williams.
Now
Same way as the game started.
This is interesting, and I have to admit to my ignorance. I don't know the rule, but it appears as if the fouls don't reset for overtime. So if I'm not mistaken, Lenape will head to the line every time there's a Seneca foul.
Does seem that way, yes. Here we go, the opening tip. Tipped in the air. Bounded by Florida, and Mercado takes it up the court.
Seneca is 2 for 2 on the tip-off tonight.
Restart overtime.
What does that mean? Probably nothing.
I mean, it's a tie ball game, so. That one's stolen away by Myers. Boyd taking it slow up the court.
Some would argue he took it a little too slow. But he did have a good look. The play was run properly.
That one shot by Halfpenny, and he gets it to go nothing but net as Lenape takes a 3-point lead.
That's a huge shot from Halfpenny. And, no knock against Halfpenny, but he didn't necessarily contribute the most. But, hey, good players show up at good times.
Say so. It's Williams. And Mercado trying to regain momentum as Mercado takes a shot.
That's a tough shot. That is a tough shot.
Gets it to go. As it's 55-54 here as Boyd taking it up the court, nice and slow. Barnes takes possession. Seneca student section is rocking.
They are. I can feel it through my bones.
It's Boyd. Goes inside. Was it a push off there?
Whoa.
No, I think it was.
Wow.
That's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. I believe that's the first offensive foul we've seen tonight.
Seneca takes control. I think that was the right call.
Yeah, look, like I said, I'm just glad I'm not on the court.
Oh my goodness, I'd be on the floor at this point.
Great push to the floor there by Sauerwald. It seemed as if the Lenape defenders were just not able to get in front of them, and obviously there's a mismatch at the end of at the other end, and great put away.
56-55 as Boyd passes to Chapman inside. Lenape regains the lead.
Wow, a lot of lead changes.
Most definitely. Still maintaining a full court press. Sauerwald guarded by Myers.
They're kind of fronting the full court press. They're going to, shadow the dribbler, but not quite the full court. Oh, and
that one's going to be a travel.
The travels have seemed to do in Seneca tonight.
Wow, what is that, their third?
As the Lenape Indian student section chants, "You can't do that." Well, no kidding.
This one brought up by Barnes. Definitely made his presence known tonight. Over to Chapman. Out to Boyd. Boyd takes the shot. Misses. Bounded by Sauerwald. Stolen by Chapman. Through the legs. Over to Williams. Williams gives it to Flaherty. Flaherty fakes.
Oh,
doesn't get it to go, but the foul.
Smart play by Flaherty to throw that up to try and get the and one, and that was close to falling. But that was just a heads-up play.
Flaherty going on the line for two. Chance to tie and take the lead. 1:41 to go in OT. Ivy Rehab replay here on the web at ivyrehab.com. We have the foul. Flaherty.
Ooh.
And he makes the first, ties up the ball game.
You talk about a pressure situation.
My goodness.
That is an example of that, and credit to this young man here who is certainly doing all he can to help his Seneca Golden Eagles win.
Flaherty takes the second, gets it to go off the backboard, and Seneca takes the lead.
I don't know if he called that bank shot, but hey, still counts nonetheless.
Still counts.
We're not playing horse, we're playing a real game.
Think I beat you in horse?
Probably.
Might have to test that out. Chapman. That one's rebounded by Flaherty. And that's going to be Seneca ball after a timeout here.
Timeout by, a full timeout here. So full timeout here by the Golden Eagles. And I believe when we come back from this timeout that the Golden Eagles are going to be in possession.
They will, yes. That was a good timeout taken.
Yeah, absolutely. So 58-57, we have 5 fouls on the Golden Eagles and 4 on the Lenape Indians, and we'll see if that comes into play down the stretch. But, the time is ticking. Yeah, we're getting down there.
I mean, we said that in the fourth quarter, too, and it's still a tight-knit ball game.
Absolutely. And Seneca's done a great job of keeping their composure, hanging in there, hanging around just enough, and making plays when they need to. I'm very impressed by the hustle by the Seneca Golden Eagles tonight. Lenape's 9-0, yeah, but everyone has a bad game, and maybe tonight's theirs.
Maybe tonight is theirs.
But it's not for lack of effort, that's for sure.
Not at all. They have been hustling up and down the court all night long.
Head coach Matt Wolf there really talking to his player, Nolan Barnes, who's the senior, said, hey, go out there, take control of this thing, make your impact. I mean, I couldn't hear what he said, but I could only assume.
I think the vein's gone down a bit.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
Aren't we all? It's an amazing game here as we get back into the action. Seneca gonna inbound it.
I would have to imagine Lenape is going to come in with the hard full court press, and they absolutely are going to make it incredibly difficult to get the ball in.
Over to Williams.
Williams get
taking it down
here.
Fast. Chapman and Myers on him. Back to Keating. Keating in the corner to Flaherty. Flaherty inside to Sauerwald. Sauerwald trying to get it over Chapman. That's going to be a foul and 2 shots on Chapman.
You know, credit to Sauerwald for not giving up there. At times it looked like he was just going to get stuffed and it was going to be a change of possession or potentially an opportunity to inbound, but instead he's shooting 2 shots here.
Definitely say so, and Chapman definitely towers over Sauerwald, so.
Ooh, this is the first.
This is the first. Can make it a 2-point game now. Is the Ivy Rehab replay at ivyrehab.com. Sauerwald taking it up. As you see Chapman towering over him.
After watching that, and unfortunately Sauerwald missed both there, but after watching that, I could see why some of these Indian fans were a little bit upset there. It looked like there was a pretty clean shot block, but
looked like he was trying to pull back, so I don't know if there was too much contact.
But then again, I could be accused of being a anti-official here. So Lenape takes the lead.
Barnes take it up and regains the lead for the Indians as Williams takes it up quickly as he's been doing all game. Williams on at the key, at the top of the key, gives it to Florida. Florida to Mercado.
At some point, they're going to have to make the decision. Do we go for the 1 shot?
Mercado, guarded by Chapman, inside, tipped up in the air. Is that going to be 2?
It's going to be shooting 2. That's a
Shooting
smart
2.
foul. Obviously, you're trying to go for the block there, but in terms of worst case scenario, that's not too bad.
Don't want to give him any free points.
But nothing is free in life.
Nothing is free. Lenape student section on fire right now. Keating gets the first,
and that
ties
is
up
huge.
the game.
That is huge. Tie game now.
Keating gets the
And
second.
another lead change.
Seneca takes the lead with 26 to go.
Lenape's pushing it, but you know they're going to be
brought up by Boyd. Out to Halfpenny. Blocked by Williams. Rebounded by Chapman. Picked up again by Keating. And Lenape retains possession. It's going to be a timeout by Wolf.
I'll tell you what. Oh man, Seneca. Oh, they had a chance to just completely ice the game there. Would have forced Lenape to foul them, send them to the line, shoot 2. You never know what happens there, but it takes some time off the clock. But instead, it looks like it was just not meant to be. And Lenape retains possession and gets the timeout to draw up one last play here.
Doesn't look like there's going to be a double overtime as it is 60-59 right now.
One of my favorite things as a coach, a basketball coach, I coached for 1 year. It was the dry erase clipboards. I thought that was the coolest thing ever to draw up plays.
Ivy Rehab replay here, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
So I hope this is the last play. So good block by Williams.
What a block.
Chapman gets it, puts it up, misses. Great board there by
Keating had it.
Keating, and great play by.
Just tried to pass it out, and Boyd got it to go.
Great play by Barnes to keep that in bounds. You're walking a tightrope in that corner there. It's the last place you want to be with the ball, but all the credit. Both teams are certainly, it's not for a lack of effort tonight.
Not at all.
This has been a great game.
Here we go, the last 7 seconds in overtime, 7.2 to be exact.
Who are you letting take the last shot here?
I mean, it's got to be either Barnes or Boyd. I mean, they made the impact all night. Halfpenny gets the ball over to Barnes. Barnes taking it up, gets fouled.
It's going to be 2 shots.
It's going to be 2 shots with 4 seconds.
They didn't have a foul to give.
Wow.
Because they're in the bonus, it will be 2 shots, even though if that was without the bonus, it'd probably be a floor foul. But just the way that the bonus works. So,
do you agree with that decision of foul there?
Yeah, I think you kind of have to call that. We're going to see it on the Ivy Rehab here. You can check them out on the web at ivyrehab.com. Let's take a look.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, makes the first. So we are at a tie game.
Tie ball game.
So there's only 4.1 seconds left. This is tough.
Here
if he
we
makes
go.
this, the game's more than likely over.
4 seconds. Here we go. Makes the second.
So here comes the timeout from Seneca. They have one last-ditch effort. I mean, holy smokes.
Wow.
Just when it looked like Seneca had secured the rebound that would have won them the game.
Barnes getting hugged by his teammates on the sideline. Wolf, the vein is out, but it is a happy vein at this point.
Yes, yes, firing his guys up.
Definitely
proud of his guys.
proud.
They never gave up. They didn't waver.
What a game we've had. 4
Yeah,
seconds. Can Seneca get anything to go?
Yeah, these games are free, but if anyone paid, they would have gotten their money's worth.
Oh, I'd say so. Drawing up the play, as you see from Wolf, trying to get his players on the same page to hold this lead and go to 10-0 on the season.
I wonder if that's a chisel point expo. Something only a teacher would think about, I reckon, but you never know.
I can't tell exactly. I mean, the blue on that thing is totally showing, so it's got to be one of those high quality ones.
Is that Shawnee blue?
Maybe. Supporting the rival team?
I wouldn't think so. But you never know.
You never know. I mean, I don't go to Lenape, so I can't vouch.
Absolutely. I mean, as a teacher, we typically only get a couple colors, blue and black. But
take what you can get.
Take what you can get, exactly. Budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Cole Keating with the inbound. It's going to be a full court. Got 4 seconds. Going fully up the court. Looking like a quarterback over there. Coming right to me.
Dude, what a snag. Are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Sign him up. Sign him up. Wow.
Threw that back down. Came right to me.
I bet you never thought you were going to be part of this game.
down there. Wow.
Holy smokes.
Holy. So I think that's going to seal the deal.
That's one of the craziest things
My
I've seen.
goodness. Came right to my hands. I don't know if you folks saw, but it literally just right at me.
I think you saved my life.
Wow, what a way to end the game. That's going to be Lenape's ball, and this is going to ice it.
I would have to think Seneca is going to foul when they get the ball in here. So it's going to be 2 shots. But, you know, time is we don't have the gift of time in this
Half
case.
the foul. It's going to be 3.3 on the clock, 2 shots.
The kick violation actually hurts them here.
Oh, kicked it.
But I will say they probably shouldn't have started the clock as soon as they did. That's on the scorer's table, which, by the way, is Seneca. So you might see the refs put a little bit more time back on the clock here. Maybe not. Maybe not.
3.3 as of right now. Fouled, 2.5. Looks like it might stay that way.
Now you go to Seneca, so I must ask. Not the quarterback?
Not the quarterback.
All right.
Hey, maybe I should go in a wide receiver.
You snagged that just as well as Randy Moss.
Why, thank you. I mean, it wasn't like Tom Brady was my QB, but
the GOAT. I'm glad you brought him up. Anytime I could talk about him is a good thing.
That first shot goes in.
Silky smooth. So, you know, you talk about who's going to be the player of the game. Barnes has hit some shots down the stretch. Boyd came up big. I think it's one of them two.
I'd agree.
But, you know, if we're talking free throws, I believe that it was Barnes who hit the one to take the lead. And, you know, that's the important thing there. So.
Does he have one more to get here?
He does, yeah. So I think a timeout was taken by the Lenape head coach, Matt Wolf there. So he will have another shot, but, you know.
Ivy Rehab replay here at ivyrehab.com.
Maybe you get a little screen time again.
Maybe. Cole Keating in at QB.
Whoa.
Came right to me.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Snagged it out of the air.
God, I never thought the back of my head would be on TV, but here we are.
Excuse me. Thank you.
We got Chris here getting much respect for his catch.
Going to the Hall of Fame for that one.
Yeah, shoot. This might be a game about you.
Wow.
And this is your first game on LDTV headset, right?
My goodness.
Well, you've done a great job.
Getting all the screen time.
And, you've certainly gotten your money's worth, that's for sure.
Have an excellent co-hosting crew to support.
Well, thank you. LDTV does a great job.
I agree. It's Barnes taking the last shot of his free throws.
It's a I don't know if we have to be.
No. Barnes misses. Over to Williams. Williams going downtown for the shot.
Oh,
it's in!
Oh, my goodness!
A buzzer beater by Williams!
What?
What a way to end the
Pandemonium
game!
at its finest!
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
goodness!
Wow, last week it was against them
Seneca.
by Shawnee. This week it is Seneca getting away with it. We're going to get a little replay of that one.
Ivy
So let's take a
Rehab
look at the replay
replay.
sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Folks, this gym is going wild. I'm going wild.
Lenape is
oh
shocked.
My goodness gracious.
Wow.
Who
What
other
a play.
Who other than Williams? So now I think we know the player of the game. I think it's quite
totally
obvious.
agree.
And all the credit in the world, he waited. That is beyond half court.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that shot.
You can't
and
get better than
woo!
that. Seneca hands Lenape their first loss of the season on a half-court buzzer beater.
Wow.
And Lenape is shocked, rightfully so.
Their players look
Keating's
dejected.
walking them off. My goodness. What a game. Ripped
Look,
off the jersey. You can't get any better.
No skin in this game, but that is incredible.
Wow.
That is absolutely incredible. And that is a huge win that will hopefully carry them and build, have them build some momentum on that.
My goodness. What a game. What
I'm
a win.
jazzed up.
I am too.
I want to go play some sports.
I might have to.
That is awesome. And like I said, that was against them, against Shawnee a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
So that's got to feel good.
That's got to feel
good.
amazing.
Kingston
Half-court.
Williams, all the credit to him. He had an incredible game. Incredible game.
We have the good hands play of the game here. It's time to take a look at the Allstate Good Hands play of the game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC at 609-654-1426 or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Speak of good hands, the leading all-time career leading rebounder at Seneca High School, but he can also shoot the ball. We saw that quite clearly.
My goodness, half-court shot to end the game.
The good hands play of the game, Michael McDyer.
Now I'm fired up.
Yeah,
now it's time.
How can you not be? I don't think, you just see elation. That is incredible. How do you not go into the lot? And, oh, man, that is awesome.
Wow.
That was a good high school basketball game.
As a Seneca student, it's going to be a great day at school tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy that. I got to go back to the Blue School and just tell the story of it.
Going to go to the Equitable Player of the Game. It's now time for the Equitable Player of the Game. Oh, my apologies, folks. We're going to throw out some sponsors here before we come back with the Equitable Player of the Game.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Comegno Law Group, providing thorough, responsive, and committed legal representation. 856-234-4114 or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK Menu or on the web at ZallieFamilyMarkets.com. As the official orthopedic partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, Villanova Wildcats, and Lenape School District, Rothman Orthopedics is proud to treat the superstars of today and tomorrow. Your mobility is Rothman's mission. RothmanOrtho.com. Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, your hardwood flooring specialist since 1985. Flooring showroom located in Medford, New Jersey. On the web at danhiggins.com. Paradise Solar and Electrical LLC, your trusted electrical and solar contractor in New Jersey. 609-801-2420 or online at paradisesolarllc.com. The Chris Murray Mortgage Group, proud graduate and supporter of the Lenape Regional High School District. 609-922-2630. Three-dimensional physical therapy. Dedication. Drive. Difference. At 3D PT, we see more than your injury. We see your comeback. With one-on-one care and a recovery plan built just for you, We'll help you heal faster, move better, and get back in the game. Experience the 3D PT difference. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
The Lenape Regional High School District has updated its attendance policy beginning with the 2020-2021 school year. Changes include half-day credit. Students must be present for at least 1 hour of actual class time during either the morning or afternoon session to receive half-day credit. Students present for at least 1 hour of class time in each the morning and afternoon sessions will receive full-day credit. Single session days require students to be present for at least 1 hour to receive full-day credit. There will be no half-day credit given for single session days. Excused absences. Some absences will be excused, provided acceptable documentation is submitted. Illnesses will be excused with a doctor's note or if a student is sent home by the school nurse. Written parental permission will also be accepted as an excused absence for up to 3 days per semester. Credit completion. Students who accrue 10 or more unexcused absences will be required to attend credit completion for 8 or more hours, depending on the total number of unexcused absences. Credit completion will run during the school year and not be available during the summer. Late to school and early release. Arriving at school late after the start of first period or leaving school early prior to the end of the last period of the day will be addressed through the LRHSD behavioral guidelines. Late and early releases will no longer count as absences, as long as students are present for at least 1 hour of class time in the morning and afternoon. Late arrivals and early releases that are excused, as per the excused absence list, will not be subject to consequences. Lates are evaluated on a semester basis, allowing students to start over at the beginning of semester 2. Parents and guardians can view their child's attendance record anytime by logging on to Genesis or through the LRHSD app. For complete details on the LRHSD's revised attendance policy, please visit lrhsd.org/attendance.
The equitable player of the game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other need-based products since 1859. Equitable. Together, we'll build the right strategy for your future. 732-452-7275. Let's send it down to the sideline reporter, Amelia Spratlin, standing by for the interview.
I'm here with tonight's player of the game, Payson Williams. I don't even know what to say. That shot was absolutely insane. Like, the biggest crowd pop I've ever heard. How does it feel just knowing that, like, you did that?
I don't know. It's exciting. It's exciting, man. I mean, it was just a good shot. I was just hoping that we come off and win the game, but hey, man, it was a good shot. I'm just glad it went in.
Yes, definitely. And how do you think that this huge win is going to help carry you guys the rest of the season?
I mean, this big win, we just got to keep, after this game, like, we just beat a 9-0 team, so we just got to keep progress and keep going. I feel like we can beat everybody else, man. I think that was our best team on the schedule, so we just got to do what we got to do for real.
All right, thank you. Great job. You too.
All right, that's going to do it here for me, Christopher Finizzi, and my co-host, Jeff Provost. Jeff, it's been an excellent game.
It has, and great job for your first game call, and that's a heck of a first game. So you can see here the Lenape Indians are now 9-1, and the Seneca Golden Eagles moved to 500 on the season.
I completely agree. Great co-host, great crew down at LDTV. I thank everyone here, and we hope to see you for that wrestling matchup tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, you get $5.
If it is.